Hello, my loves. Welcome to your morning inspo. Happy Monday. Happy holiday. Hopefully, you guys are getting your rest, or hopefully, you guys are making a little extra money. You're getting that time and a half today. Um, I do have a download for you. This reading is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you are new here, I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. The download that I do have is, this is an opportunity to prosper. It's an opportunity for you to prosper, but it's also in a sense of enlightenment. There's a need for you to stop building the tower. And what I mean by that, this is going to get into another place of enlightenment. There's a need for you to understand if there are things that you are coming into contact with on the physical plane in your life that you don't necessarily like, that you can actually be accountable for, that this could be a fear that could have came true. This could be a negative thought that could have crystallized, something that you feared that would happen that would definitely come true. There's a need for you to stop watering it and stop trying to fix it in the physical, because you can't fix it in the physical. Everything that happens in the physical is a result of what happens in the mind, a result of what happens inside the body. So until you get in touch with your body and you see that it's nothing to fight, it's nothing to do, it's nothing to fix here, because all of this that is coming to me is illusions. Okay, it's illusions of the real thing. And just like you had the power to create that, you have the power to create exactly what it is that you want. It's getting back into the seat of the creator. This is you taking your power back. There is no. There is no room for you to play small. No room for you to play small. This is you taking your power back. And it's going to come with accountability. It's going to come with awareness. There's a need for you to be aware of yourself, of your thoughts, of the things that you're doing. You may have to switch things up, but you realize that you can just, this is you just slipping out of something or flowing out of something. This is the enlightened perspective for real, okay? And that movement of not being like, okay, I don't have to do anything with the things that I have in my life right now that I don't really want. I'm not going to try to fix them. I'm not going to try to stop them. I'm just going to stop believing in them. Oh, that was a key one. I'm just going to stop believing in them. For my members on Patreon, I do have the monthly reading coming up today. I was having trouble yesterday. Sunday is always like a crazy day to upload for me. I'm not sure if it's a lot of people uploading on that day, but for YouTube and Patreon was just crazy yesterday. I was trying to upload, but we're going to see. I do have that monthly, September's monthly reading for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned for that. What is the affirmation of the day for Libra? I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. We talk about it. We just talked about it. So let's go ahead and affirm it 4 times together. I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. 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 It says, what fears are at the heart of my negative thoughts? How could I redirect my energy towards positive thinking? Get to the fear of the negative thoughts, the root of the negative thoughts, or as my grandfather would say, the root. The root of the negative thoughts. But you want to get to that fear and you want to cancel out the lie. Because most likely that fear that you're going by is an illusion. It's not the truth. It's a lie. And tell yourself what the truth is. And you may need to affirm that every day. Whether you're afraid because you may feel like that you are not worthy of love. Okay? Or you're afraid because you feel that you're always alone, or something always has to be hard for you, or something. There's some type of fear that's at the core it's a fear that is birthing these thoughts, and that is where we get to. When we get to the fear and we say, well, that's not true, and I don't believe that, you can kind of take over and you birth new thoughts. That's why when you get to certain frequencies, certain levels of consciousness, that's a frequency. It's not a certain vibration that you have to be on, guys. It's not like your body needs to vibrate in one day. It is a level of consciousness. It is a level of knowing. It's something that you know in your soul, in your body. And when you know something, it's just like if you see something, you can't unsee it. So it's kind of like that type of energy. When you know something, you kind of think about things differently. You will bring different thoughts, or you will birth different thoughts based off of your innate knowing. Let's see what's the energy for today. What is the energy for Libra today on this lovely Monday, September 4th? Remember that these readings aren't timeless. I mean, they are timeless, so take them whenever they resonate. Let's see. All right. What's the tarot energy for Libra today? What is the tarot energy? The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, replaying a story over and over again in your head. There's a need for you to get out of that cycle of replaying the story over and over and over again in your head. For some of you guys, this replaying of the story over and over again, this feeling it actually, for some of you guys, this is the end of that cycle of repeating of you staying here on the ground. Because the Ten of Swords, something has already happened, but you could still be punishing yourself for something that has already happened in your life. And you kind of see the root of it, go into your high priestess, which is your intuition, things like that. You may need to meditate a little bit more, or spend some time with yourself quietly a little bit more, journal a little bit more, whatever you need to do to get in touch with your intuition. May need to go on a walk. But it kind of, you're kind of tapping into these hidden secrets that are in your pain. There are hidden secrets in your pain. And there's something that you keep on replaying, but instead of getting the secrets, the gems from it that can free you from this pain, you keep on taking the blows. You keep getting wounds for it. So this is kind of like you redirecting your energy. Also, this lets me know, this Ten of Swords, that there is something that is reoccurring happening in your life. That most of you guys aren't going to want to hear this, but it is a result of negative thoughts and feelings and fear. If your mind is the seed and it plants these things around you, which happen in your world, which you create your reality, which we call a reality, and there's something that's reoccurring in your reality that you don't necessarily like, that's weighing you down, like the Ten of Swords, that's making you blame yourself, like the Ten of Swords, that's making you walk with your head low, your shoulders drooped, like the Ten of Swords, just drained. There is some type of thought that's reoccurring as well. It's matching, it's in alignment with what's happening in reality, with the actions. So there could definitely be some type of reoccurring actions. This could have been happening over, something could have happened over a time span of 10 years. Something is deep and something that's going to take a lot of courage, but you can do it because here are you stepping into your higher power. Here are you as the high priestess. All right, let's go into the blessing bag to see what type of blessings we got for Libra. Today, what blessings do we have for you, Libra, for Monday? What blessings do we have for Monday? The blessing bag. Oh, yes, I feel this. The opening of a new door. Yeah, I feel, because energetically, for some of you guys, I really do feel it. It was kind of like the energy of you lifting yourself up. And you know the saying, I'm walking away from everything that is not serving you, it's not aligned from you. A lot of us, we like to make those thoughts outside of ourselves, and we think it's the person that we have to go away from. So we end up cutting the person out of our life, meeting a new person who have the same type of energy. Like the video if you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's not, you can't run away from the physical. You created it. It's almost like, I always love this analogy, this example. Let's say if you are putting on some makeup in the mirror and you're putting on lipstick, okay? Divine masculines, bear with me, okay? You're putting on lipstick in the mirror and you smear your lipstick and the lipstick go up on the side of your cheek. Wrong, not right. Instead of going to get a tissue to wipe your face, you're trying to scrub the mirror and get the mirror, the reflection. You're trying to fix the reflection. That is how our lives are. If you're trying to change everything outside of ourselves, and instead of consulting the self, instead of consulting the mind, the body, the spirit inside of you, you are your own universe. So instead of consulting the creator within, which is you, you just go to the creation and try to kind of blur the creation, when all of that is an illusion of what you're what's inside, what you're creating inside. I hope I'm making that make sense. But since you are elevating and you have this new level of consciousness, you may even start talking different. You may start talking different. You may start reacting different. People may start thinking that you are different. Why? Because when you've raised your vibration in such a way, you get to a point where the things that aren't serving, you don't have to do anything for those things that aren't serving you. They're going to move out of your way. All you have to do is take your identity out of it. Does it align with you? For some of you guys, this has been your way of thinking since you were a child. You've grown. You've seen the world. You've experienced things. Now, does that way of thinking align with you? Does that way of thinking about your relationships align with you? Career, success. Does that align with who you are now? I doubt it if it does. I'm going into 3 decks today because it's been a lot going on. And I do feel like this could be collective. And I do feel like this is a time where there needs to be a little bit more guidance, okay? For myself and y'all, all right? So I'm going into the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and we're going to go into the angels and ancestors. Got to talk to the angels and ancestors. And we're going to go to the sacred travelers to get the destination, the clear destination of what's going on. But there's a new door opening up because you have created it. It's like if you want a new door, if you want something to come, create it. You have created this new door, this new pathway, this new lane, whatever it is, because you have created a new way. And in creating a new way, you are always the portal. So something can happen so smooth. Also, I was just getting like, you don't know the effects of how fast healing can take place. And when we're talking about inner healing, we're talking about like inner healing, how quick, if you talk to yourselves, how you change the language of yourselves, how that can quickly change and heal you. All right, let's get into it. What is the morning inspo for Libra? What's the morning inspo for Libra? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, been feeling this. And I seen this card last night. That's why I got this deck today. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. For some of you guys that have the luxury of having the day off, you definitely should do yourself a service and kind of be still, be in meditation. Deep, quiet. It's deep rest. It's rest that's beyond sleep. It's mental rest. It's emotional rest. It's you getting that true inner rest. It's you rejuvenating your energy. And there's so many insights that you need. Less talking. Less talking, more being. Just be. Just be still. Whether it is you have to go on a walk, there's a need for your thoughts and everything. You to get out of your thoughts and just be still and just go. Okay? What's happening in career is the spirit of the river. All right, the movement toward adventure. The spirit of the river, this is flow. So you're flowing into some type of adventure when it comes to career. Just follow the flow. I feel like more than anything, there's a need for you to give up some type of resistance. There's something that you're resisting when it comes to career. There's a need for you to go with the flow. Look and see where your career is taking you on its own. What type of air or wind or what direction it's taking you in. And go with that flow. All right. You have the galactic mushroom when it comes to love. This is the connection here. I do feel like love at the core of all things. But there is an infinite source up under this mushroom. An infinite source. Infinite source. So love is the infinite source. For some of you guys, you could be feeling dry and brittle, just like a mushroom appears. But inside of you, you have the infinite source of love. You cannot get drained of love. I don't care how much they used you. I don't care how much they lied on your name. I don't care how much you've been dragged through the mud. I don't care. There is no way that you can run out of love. Stop telling yourself that. Stop telling yourself you have no more love to give. Stop telling yourself you have no more to give. You are an infinite supply. You are an infinite source. Okay, you are connected, and your love and you connects to so many different, the love in everybody else. There's a need for you to talk to yourself differently. Or maybe some of you guys know this. You know you aren't running out. You aren't even you're not even worried about running out of love. That's what all this stuff is about. You want to hurry up before they take what? If you know anything, you know they can't take nothing at all. What are you taking from me? But the illusion. That's the word. What are you taking from me? But the illusion. There's a need for some type of self-power here. Standing right in your power. You can't take anything from me. Do you know who I am? Matter of fact, do you know who you are, Libra? You may feel drained all you want. You may feel exhausted all you want. But that is not the truth. If your mind is telling you anything other than that, you need to check your mind. Because what image were we created in? We were created in God's image. And what is God? God is love. God is infinite, everywhere. That means love is everywhere. Love is the only thing that is real. Everything people do is about love, or the fear of not receiving love, or the fear that they have lack of love somewhere. Love is at the root of everything. There's a need for you to either put love at the root, get back to love, or return to love. Okay, y'all know I love that book. But love needs to be at the root. Some of you guys may feel like that you are deprived of something, or you can't, you don't have enough inside of you because of something on the physical. Something looks dried up on the physical, but there's an infinite supply beneath. That mushroom is getting all the water that it needs. It's just an illusion that it looks dry. It may look dry to you, but it's not dry. It's drinking. You have straddling worlds, wandering between realms, okay? So you're about to go, like I said, these are different realms, okay? Now we talking. Now we can have this spiritual talk, okay? These are different realms, all right? It's the realm in your mind that you've created that has created your world, your environment. And this is not for people who are in there. I love my world. I love this. Everything is perfect. Everything is whatever. It's for the people who don't like what it is that they're seeing. It's for the people who are seeing things that feel like it's not aligned with them. Why do I keep on attracting this? Why does this keep on happening? Remember, reoccurring things that are weighing you down. We have the energy of the Ten of Swords. These reoccurring things that are weighing you down, all right? So you're straddling between worlds. It's the world that you have created here and the world that you have yet to create. I'm going to say that again. The world that you have created here now and the world that you have yet to create. What are the things that you have yet to jump into, that you have yet let be birthed through you in your mind, in your mental state? This is you straddling between. This is all the meditation that is going to give you. And why are you straddling between? I did say that there is a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden gems that could be in your pain. Getting into that King of Cups energy where you're able to sit with the past, sit with the future. You're able to sit with the pain, sit with the pleasure, and actually be able to come up with some type of action plan, something that's going to support you, something that's going to heal others, something that's going to bring you this abundance. Remember that the King of Cups is the master manifester, right? So you're going in between these worlds, and you can be getting a taste of where you want to go, and then seeing very, very clearly of where you are tired of going. So it's like a want and a tired of. There's a need for you to be 100% attentive, aware of the things in your life, whether this is a occurring feeling that you are completely exhausted of. The number one thing that is going to show you is going to be this mental exhaustion, emotional exhaustion. And if it's deeper for you guys, and I really think you should go into deep quiet. If you can't do it today, make some time for yourself tomorrow and do it. If you have spiritual exhaustion, definitely. I just want to let me go look up for y'all what spiritual exhaustion is. Let me see. Let me get the Webster Dictionary of spiritual. Spiritual exhaustion, other words known as spiritual fatigue. When we feel tired, exhausted, and discouraged in our Christian journey, I would say your purpose, your spiritual journey. Oh, okay. Your spiritual journey. That's spiritual fatigue. We may even experience a lack of strength, weariness, defeat. We're sick of trying and spiritually drained. Every spiritual person faces spiritual fatigue at some point. Of course, the first, I bet y'all already know what's the first way to overcome spiritual fatigue: prayer. Then we have meditation. Then we have fasting. All right. Where is that? Top 5 triggers of spiritual fatigue is suffering loss. Losing a job, a friend, a loved one could be a trigger to start us on a path towards spiritual fatigue. Conflict, especially in the home and family. Lack of control when we are looked to by others and are unable to come up with answers is one reason to be fatigued spiritually. Another is when our emotions are out of control and we cannot control the way that we react to others. Sickness, when we are sick and we don't feel like doing things that keep us physically strong, or we don't feel like doing anything at all. And that's that depression, when you don't want to get up out of bed. Unmet expectations, when we have been praying about something for some time and don't experience or see change or the changes we want to see. It can open the door to spiritual fatigue. Like, okay, is my prayers being answered? Am I even being heard? Am I even being seen? Ways to overcome, of course, prayer, meditation, scripture reading, Speaking positive affirmations, all right. Sing songs of empowerment and strength. Seek spiritual counseling and mentorship, and surround yourself with like-minded people who will encourage you. So I do feel like for some of you guys could definitely be dealing with some type of spiritual fatigue. All right. Your advice from spirit is the drifter. Experiencing life as it comes. Staying in the present. Staying in the present moment. Oh, yes. I love to see this. You're vanishing the ego. The ego is telling you all this stuff. The ego is the one saying, oh, you don't got no more love to give, so, you know, or you don't got no more to give, or this is what it's always going to be, this is what you're always going to do. You need to continue to try to fix, continue to try to break down, do this, instead of stop identifying with it. Instead of, it's all an illusion. It's not real. Your ego is making everything seem very, very real. But you're starting to realize what's real and what's not through this meditation, this radical meditation that it is that you're doing. What's coming towards you is beloved radical acceptance. All right, so you are going to a new level of consciousness, because this levels of consciousness, they happen when you look to you, when you start to accept you, all these different aspects of you. That's how you begin to move up. So this radical acceptance is you accepting those parts of yourself that your ego has been telling you aren't deserving of love. Your ego have been telling you can't love that part of yourself. You got to try to fix it. You can't even show that part of yourself. You have to try to fix it. Or this is the reason why you get what it is you want, because of that part of yourself. And this is you loving that part of yourself. All right, tell me more about deep quiet. Tell me more about deep quiet. Deep quiet, deep quiet. The Shalom Master. Be graceful in movement and action. All right, this meditation is in stillness is going to teach you how to be graceful. If you see a praying mantis today, peace of mind. All right. Also, blessings coming to you, graceful in actions. Drop your shields. There's nothing you need to protect. There's nothing that you need to fear away from. For some of you guys, you could be like, you know, like if you feel like if somebody's driving and the car goes out of control, you kind of clench yourself up, getting ready for the blow. For some of you guys, you're getting ready for the blow, and there's no need for it. You have this monk here that's ready. Monks, they sit into like, they have this innate-ness, they are in tune with themselves, so they're ready. They're in tune with their environment. They're just so in tune with everything, and they're peaceful. You would probably think you'll be able to sneak up on a monk, but you probably can't. All right. You are the wise one. You are becoming wise. You are the great teacher. There's some type of lesson here. In all of this, you getting out of this type of, what do I want to call it? The rat race. It's like a wheel. I'm thinking about a hamster wheel that everybody's riding on. And the easier thing to do, or the most logical thing that the ego is telling you, is to fix the outside world. This is where it's happening. You need to get hands on here and the outside and the physical. But spiritual knowledge, spiritual backing is going to teach you need to get together with yourself on the inside. A lot that's been happening here is a lot of guilt. For some of you guys, your guilt has been crystallizing, and it's just been creating different environments. And you've been trying to live in there. You've been trying to kind of survive in this whole area of guilt. There is a need for you to release your guilt. There is nothing to feel guilty about. There's something that you're going to teach here. This is a very, very teachable moment. This is the moment, all right? Also, this meditation is teaching you how to stay grounded, stay rooted, all right? Tell me more about the spirit of the river. Trust your instincts. All right, so your angels, your ancestors are talking to you. This could be animal guardians. There's some type of idea that you're getting, and I do feel like you are moving in this direction. So this idea it doesn't go in your mind that's like, this is crazy. No, you were already moving in this direction. It's another idea, and you're like, should I try this? Why not? Like, why the hell not? Try it. Definitely try something. Also, you have the mountain here. Stand your ground, make plans, and focus. So stand your ground, make your plans, and focus here. Track down your fears and your desires, okay? I'm pretty sure your fears, when you get down to the root of your negative thoughts, and you see what fears, I'm pretty sure your desires are hooked on to them too. Tell me more about galactic mushroom. Shift your perception. You ain't drained, my dear. You got all the love in the world to give. All the love in the world. You are infinite supply. Nobody can ever drain you. You weren't made that way. You weren't made to be drained by these human experiences. You were made to feel them. And you were made to remember who you are through them. Almost all of these human experiences, they're here for one reason, to get us to remember who we are. Remember to remember. I used to write that on my wall. Remember to remember. Because in the face of adversity, in the face of challenge, problem, things like that, sometimes we forget who we are and how we were created with nothing. Without the accolades, okay? Without the knowledge, just who you are, just the fact that you're here. That means that you have so much love inside of you. Move beyond, you can move beyond ancestral patterns. It's this feeling of drainedness that you could have went through, ancestors could have went through, loved ones that's moved on. You actually could have seen their journey. Some of you guys, you could have seen the person journey and you took it like, oh my gosh, that person let this person drain them, or they really drained this person, or they really did this to this person. Instead of looking in looking at it as like the infinite supply that this person had, so they didn't take anything from this person. Jokes on them. When it comes to relationships, of course, some of you guys may feel like you don't have it in you, or you don't have something, or something doesn't have, a relationship doesn't have love in it. It has love beneath the surface. That's why the relationship is brittle in the first place. If that person didn't have love in it, they wouldn't spend that much time in it, or time doing something, retaliating, reacting, whatever it is. Tell me more about straddling worlds. All right, you have stay grounded, Earth Guardian. So you're going with this Earth Guardian to straddle between worlds. And the Earth Guardian is taking you somewhere, trying to ground you. There's a need for you to see something different. As you can see, the third eye is charged up here. And it's charged up in green, which green is love. All right, something that's charged up in green. All right, so there's something that you need to see. There's love somewhere else. There's a different realm that there's all this love in it. And the Earth Guardian is taking you to this realm, to this place where there's all this love in it. You have the seer here. So the Earth Guardian is trying to get you to see beyond your certain circumstances. Understanding that, okay, yeah, this is one world if you want to stay here. This could be one reality. You can stay in this one reality, all right? But I know you, and I know what you want. I've heard your desires. I've heard your wants. Let me show you this other reality. All right, tell me more about Drifter. Okay? Experience life as it comes. Fire Garden ignites your passions. Be very, very passionate. All All right. Connect with your passions. What are you passionate about? Also, you have Water Guardian. There's need for you to connect with how you feel. There's need for you to be brave and honest about how it is that you feel. For some of you guys, you're afraid to even look into how it is that you feel. Feel loved and comforted. You have the Earth Mother here. There's a need for you to get some support, nurturing, tender, loving care. And there's a need for you to give it out as well. Let love choose your path. Tell me more about Beloved. All right. Surround yourself with protective energy coming towards you. All right. This is when you're knowing yourself. You're understanding that you have to protect yourself. Protective energy. Okay. So you're understanding that thoughts are things, and seeds can get in. Okay. Seeds can get in. Seeds can get planted and things like that. So you're protecting yourself with protective energy. And this is also your thoughts. You're being mindful of the things that you make agreements with. Okay. And then also, we don't resonate, or we're not resonating with the things, or, the realities that we've created based off of some thinking before we reach the level of consciousness. So there may be some things about yourself or something that you may not resonate with. But this is you this is really, really good energy, and it's starting within. That's how it starts. It starts within. Tell me more about Vanishing Mirror. Ego sublimation. Release the old and rest. Yeah. This ego is dated. Very, very dated. All right. Whatever this ego is doing is dated. Release the old. All the old truths. All the old stuff that you used to go by. Release it all. And there's a need for you to rest. Let the leaves fall. Let it fall away. That's how it was fall. Like these things was falling away. It was like you no longer resonate with certain things. Tell me more about Deep Quiet and Shalom Master. Success. Where is this bringing you in your life? The destination of this deep quiet and learning how to move with grace is the gates of the gates of triumph. Why was I thinking about triangle? Success expands in your life. First, it needs to expand in you. You reach your destination. The answers that you need are within. Tell me more about Spirit of the River and Animal Guardian. Expand your horizons. So vast vistas. It's taking you to a place of transformation. That's where this river is taking you. That's where this water is taking you. A fresh new way of living. Broadening your horizons. Vast vistas. Somebody is going to a whole different horizon. Let me see. Somebody's going to a whole different area. See the world around you in new ways. It's not time to think small. It's an exciting time for you. You may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside of the box. Ideas and projects you've been contemplating are now moving toward manifestation. Unconventional relationships may flourish. Take time to nurture your dreams for big chances ahead, okay? This is you knowing that all things are possible. You also have this phoenix energy of this transformation. All right. Tell me more about the galactic mushroom and air guardian. All right. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. This is with all this love. Okay, so this is the love inside of you. The mystic healing. Healing energy flows through you. This is this loving energy. There's a need for you to shout out. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout out to the heavens above. Stop waiting on the sidelines. To heal your life and reach your goals, get up and take some risk. Break a few rules. Shout to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold back. Allow childlike wonder to flood your life. Take a day off from work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events of life. Discover what's great about each day. This is not the time to be reserved. Embrace every aspect of life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a bit. Redirect your energy to love. Somebody's energy could be stale. And they're not having fun. They don't even have fun in their day. They don't even make jokes. They're too serious. It's need for you to let your inner child out. Tell me more about straddling between realms and Earth Guardian. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Navigating the stars. All right, so this is following your bliss. So, okay, two worlds. So this is the world that you get if you stay stuck, still, and dry. This is your reality you get if you follow your bliss, your happiness, your joy. You follow your heart. Go deep and explore your roots and simplify your life. There's a lot of things to this next level of consciousness or as you're raising up that you are not going to take with you. What one is this? All right, tell me more about the Drifter and Fire Guardian. All right, Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan, okay? Follow your passions. Something may seem dry. We talking about this dryness, but there is water. Keep going forward. There's a great adventure. There's a risk. There's a risk that's worth taking. But you are ascending the mountains and you are cherished by your angels on this mountain. Trust that there is a divine plan even in the drought. All right? Trust that you'll be taken care of. Tell me more about Beloved and Arrow for Libra. All right. Ooh. You're reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. You have protected by angels. Take action with passion. There's something that's just going to come right in your pathway that you need to take action. Passion and pleasure comes right to you. You're reaching your destination by loving yourself. All right. So you are lifting out of this consciousness. End of the Ten of Swords. Tell me more about Autumn and ego sublimation and vanishing the ego. The vanishing mirror. That illusion. Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. This is you going up. This is you going up. And this is you stepping into your power. Your ego is not here. Your ego has to be vanished in order for you to step into your power. Your ego keeps you down because it's trying to keep you safe. That's why we have those people in our lives that may stun our growth, but they're trying to keep us safe. All right. So that is your reading here. Let me get your angel messages. Let's see. What angel messages do we have for Libra? All right. What angel messages do we have for Libra, a windfall of abundance is coming to you. Yes, bountiful nature, spending time in nature helps you. Thank you, thank you. And organize for success. It says, do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Windfall of abundance. Santa is coming. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life's purpose, health, and charitable work. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath the tree garden. Sit under stars or do some other activity to connect with the limit vastness. All right, so that is your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.